Before cities, before writing, before metal, there were knives. That line hits you in the first 5 seconds because it changes how you think about everything. Welcome to Objects of Time. Today we race through the history of knives, the evolution of knives, how a simple cutting edge pushed humanity forward. If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. I'll keep it fast, fun, and packed with surprises. So, we're diving from stone flakes to modern blades, energetic and family-friendly. I love showing how a tiny tool can shift whole cultures. Blade innovation, knife technology, survival craft invention. Stick around, there's a payoff at the end that ties it all together. In the very beginning, people chipped stone into simple cutting edges. I imagine early humans hunched over a rock, striking flakes with fierce concentration. These early stone blades marked the start of the history of knives. Tools for survival, crafting, food. You can almost hear the tap of hammerstone against flint as hands learn technique. Stone tools were everywhere because they were effective and available. Hunters used them to skin animals. Gatherers used them to cut plants. Families used them to prepare meals. The pieces were crude but brilliant. Each sharp flake extended human reach and capability. That's knife technology in its purest, most essential form. The innovation wasn't just the blade, but the idea of shaping tools to a purpose. People learned which stones flaked better, how to control breaks, how to create a repeatable edge. That knowledge spread, becoming part of daily life. This was the first step in blade innovation and the long arc of knives history. Small fires, shared food, quiet transfer of technique between people. It's simple but profound. A sharp edge changed diet, safety, craft. From chipped flint to refined forms, the journey of knives had begun, and every community that mastered knapping gained an edge, literally. Then, metal arrived. Bronze and iron made stronger, sharper blades. A leap in knife technology that reshaped daily life and warfare. When humans learned to melt and cast, knives moved from temporary flakes to durable tools. Bronze blades held edges longer and allowed new shapes and decorations. Iron pushed that further. Suddenly, blades could be thinner, tougher, and more reliable in battle and work. Farmers cut more efficiently. Craftspeople carved with precision. Armies wielded knives and short swords that changed tactics. Metal wasn't just stronger, it was adaptable. And knife technology accelerated. This era also introduced trade and specialization. Blacksmiths became central figures, trading skills, and finished blades across regions. The knife's history here is one of craft passing into profession, with standards, apprenticeships, and local styles emerging. Blade innovation became both art and industry. In my mind, Bronze and Iron Age workshops are full of sparks, heat, and focused hands. These were revolutionary decades for knives, the moment when cutting edges became dependable tools for the many tasks of civilization. The evolution of knives was now a tale of metallurgy and human ambition. Knives became household essentials, used in cooking, used in farming, used in trade. The knive's history is the story of civilizations learning to work smarter and feed more people. In kitchens, a sharp blade changed how ingredients were processed and flavors developed. In fields, knives aided harvest and survival. Knives also shaped economies. A reliable utility knife meant more efficient production and faster trade. Craftspeople used specific blades for leather, wood, and textiles. Merchants carried knives as tools and currency of trust. Every household had a story linked to a blade. Think about the diversity: folding knives in pockets, fixed blades in workshops, and specialized culinary knives in markets. Each form solved a problem. They were practical, often personalized, and essential for everyday life. This stage in knife evolution is quiet but foundational. Ordinary knives became cultural markers, family heirlooms, festival gifts, or daily companions. Knife craftsmanship influenced identity and utility, making blades more than tools. The journey of knives through homes and trades shows how small innovations ripple across society. Blades carried into battle and defense, evolving into tactical designs. The evolution of knives highlights durability and purpose-built forms. Military needs demanded reliability, balance, and blades that could do many tasks under pressure, Knives became life-saving tools for soldiers. From the short daggers of ancient warriors to bayonets and trench knives, each conflict pushed knife technology forward. Designers studied edges, points, and grips to improve performance. Tactical blades had to survive harsh use and be easy to repair or sharpen. Knives also served as symbols of rank and honor. Ceremonial blades coexisted with practical ones, and both influenced public perceptions of strength and skill. The knive's history in warfare is a story of adaptation, tools shaped by urgency and innovation. I often think about a frontline soldier gripping a utility blade, not glamorous, but crucial. Those designs fed back into civilian life, durable handles, better steels, and multi-purpose tools. The interplay of military need and blade innovation accelerated the modern knife. Craftspeople turned blades into art. Japanese katana techniques, European steel mastery, showcasing knife craftsmanship at its finest. This era is where function and beauty fused and master smiths became legends. Techniques like differential hardening, pattern welding. Katanas are a perfect example. Layered steels, careful folding, razor edges in Europe, crucible steel, later blast furnaces, purer steels and predictable properties. Knife technology grew more sophisticated. Blades became testaments to patience and skill. Training and tradition mattered. Apprentices learned for years. Shops competed on reputation. A tapestry of techniques, regional styles, celebrated makers. Collectors and users prized these blades. Personal stories. Master passing a secret to a favored student. Family cherishing a blade across generations. Simple needs turned into cultural treasures. Blade innovation in hands that cared. Today, modern knives blend precision, material science, and clever design. From kitchen cutlery to survival gear, the best of blade innovation and knife technology. New steels, ceramics, and composites deliver edges that last longer and resist corrosion. Design focuses on ergonomics and multifunctionality. Pocket clips, assisted openings, modular blades. Designers study grip angles and leverage to maximize comfort and control. Kitchens now use specialized knives for every task. Outdoors, survival knives combine strength with lightweight materials. The evolution of knives is now as much about user experience as it is about metal. Innovation also includes manufacturing methods like CNC machining and heat treatment that produce consistent, high-quality blades at scale. This changed accessibility. Great knives are no longer only for elites. Modern knives are in homes worldwide, in workshops, on adventurers' belts. I get excited about this era because it's ongoing. Companies experiment with new alloys and coatings, and independent makers push creative limits. The journey of knives continues through labs and garages, blending tradition and tech to meet contemporary needs. From chipped stone to precision steel, the journey of knives maps human innovation. Survival tools transformed into instruments of craft in everyday life. Every age added a layer, technique, material, or purpose. Together they form a continuous thread through human history. As we trace this path, we see recurring themes: the search for better edges, the transfer of knowledge, and the blend of function with beauty. The knife's history isn't only about tools, it's about people adapting and sharing insight to improve life. That's the heart of the evolution of knives. I've shown stories from early flint knapping to modern knife technology and blade innovation, from combat use to culinary mastery and knife craftsmanship. Each step influenced the next, creating the diverse modern knives we know today. So when you hold a knife, remember it carries millennia of problem solving. The journey of knives connects survival, art, and utility. Survival art utility. It's a small object with a massive story. And that's exactly why I love exploring objects of time. Thank you. Like this video, please subscribe to the channel. I had a blast. History of knives, evolution of knives. Enjoyed the journey? Early stone blades, modern knives. Hit like and join the community. Knife technology, blade innovation, knife craftsmanship, knives history. Fast, fun, packed with facts. The journey is endless. I'm excited to keep exploring with you. Thank you again. Please subscribe.